Hey guys, it's Fida and today we're going to be making double chocolate chip cookies. These are the most perfect cookies you'll ever eat. They're chewy on the outside but at the same time soft and gooey on the inside. They're so soft they literally fall apart and melt in your mouth and just so delicious and chocolatey. So without any further ado, let's get on to making it. First, here in a saucepan I have 100 grams, that is 1 stick of butter. Now we need to melt this butter and brown it, basically turning it into ghee. So here the butter has started melting. Now you see these little milk particles, we need to let them settle to the bottom and turn brown. We don't want the butter to burn, so make sure to put on low flame and stir occasionally. So now here you can see that the butter has started browning. You can see the little brown particles at the bottom. Browning the butter just adds so much more flavor to your cookies, so make sure to not skip this part at all. Now our brown butter is ready, so we can switch off the flame. I'm setting this onto the countertop, and while the butter is still hot, we need to add in 100 grams of dark chocolate. Now keep stirring until the chocolate melts. Now that's done, so let's set it aside. Next, into a large mixing bowl, let's add in 100 grams of softened butter. Into this, add half a cup of dark brown sugar and 1 cup of white sugar. Now beat the butter and sugar together until you have a very creamy mixture. We need to beat it for around 6 to 7 minutes until it becomes creamy. Once you've creamed the butter and sugar, crack in 1 egg. Then here I have a tablespoon of coffee that I've dissolved in a tablespoon of hot water. Let's pour that in as well, along with some vanilla extract. We're adding the coffee to enhance the flavor of the chocolate. You're not going to be able to taste the coffee, it will simply bring out the chocolatey flavor more. Now let's beat it all together for around a minute until you have a creamy mixture. Then let's pour in the butter and chocolate mixture we made in the beginning. Beat that until just combined. Then we can set aside the hand beater because we're going to be folding in the dry ingredients. For the dry ingredients, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 7 tablespoons of cocoa powder, baking soda, baking powder, and some salt. Now let's fold it all together with the spatula until we get a cookie dough consistency. So here we have our cookie dough, but we still have to add the chocolate chips. For that, here I have 2 bars of Hershey's chocolate. Make sure to use chocolate that melts easily because a lot of chocolate chips don't melt that well. So you're not going to be able to get that gooey chocolatey bite. Also, rather than using chocolate chips, I highly recommend using a chocolate bar and chopping them into little chunks. This way you're going to be able to get little bits as well as large chocolate chunks in your cookie. Now let's incorporate the chocolate chunks into the cookie dough. The cookie dough is going to look a little dry right now, but trust me, once it's in the oven and all that sugar, chocolate and butter starts melting, it's going to be so soft and gooey. Now I'm going to divide this cookie dough into 10 equal portions. Keep in mind that the smaller your cookie dough, the lesser time it will take to bake, and it often tends to get over-baked. That way the cookie is going to be dry and not as soft. So it's always just better to follow the recipe. I'm dividing it in 10 pieces and that's the best way to bake these. I've placed my cookie dough onto a parchment lined baking tray, and I've also placed some chocolate chunks on top, then putting it into a preheated oven of 205 degrees Celsius for 10 to 12 minutes. After 10 minutes, here my cookies have baked perfectly. They're still very hot, so let it cool on the countertop for maybe 5 minutes before you serve it. If you want a recipe for regular chocolate chip cookies, I already have a video. I'll leave a link in the description down below. So there you have it, our double chocolate chip cookies are ready. I hope everyone tries this recipe out. Send all your feedbacks in the comment box. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Love cooking. Bye bye.